Oh. You know, somebody got mad at me one night. They go, you know, Russell, it's cool when you make fun of different races, but you shouldn't talk about deaf people. I was like, what? Yeah, you shouldn't talk about deaf people. No, seriously, what? You know what? Fuck deaf people. Are they here? Even if they were, it's up to you to tell them what I'm saying. Fuck them in their ears. Let me tell you something about deaf people. Does anybody here know sign language? And I mean actual sign language, not this. And not gang signs. You can't do gang signs to a deaf person. I'm like, that guy stutters. You know. If you know sign language, you'll know that I'm not making this shit up. Whoever invented sign language had their own little racist agenda happening. Because sign language is a very offensive way of communicating. They're trying to change it now to make it more politically correct. I'm serious. You know what the sign for Chinese person is? Let me tell you something. It's exactly what you think it is. You still feel bad for these deaf sons of bitches? You know what the sign for Indian person is? Because I live in LA, I had to learn the sign for Mexican. I learned 2 signs for Mexican. The first one doesn't even seem offensive until you find out what it is. Here's the first sign for Mexican. Look. You know what that is? A poncho. Here's the second sign for Mexican. This is fucked up too. Look. A long-ass mustache. What the fuck does that have to do with being Mexican? My gardener's never shown up at my house. Hola, señor. I'm here to shave the grass. You're Colombian. I don't know what the sign for Colombian is. Probably, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying. It's Cubans, probably. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm speculating on these ones. Black people, I don't know what the sign for black people is, you know, it's probably fucked up, you know what I mean? I don't know, I think he was a Negro. You know, I'm just saying. I don't know, I cannot confirm these ones. But anything is possible. Do you know what the sign for retard is? This is foul. I'm not making this up, here's the sign for retard. That's the sign for retard. You could have 2 deaf guys standing around going, hey, look. You have handicapped people mocking other handicapped people. Jews, I don't know what you've done to the deaf community. I don't know if they had land and you wanted it, but I learned 3 signs for Jewish people. And I'm not making this shit up. Each sign is progressively more offensive than the next. Here's the first sign for Jewish person. Now the first sign isn't so bad. It kind of makes sense when you see it. Here's the first sign for Jewish person. Look. Right? It's a long beard. You go, oh, that makes sense. A Hasidic guy, yeah, that makes sense, right? Then they start to get fucked up. And I'm not making this shit up. Here's the second sign for Jewish person. That's fucked up, isn't it? And here's the third sign for Jew. And I'm not making any of this shit up. Look. That is some foul shit. Arabs, I don't know what the sign for Arab is, but I can only imagine, you know. You know what? It can't be, because deaf people can't hit that note. Thank you very much, New York. You guys were awesome. Good night. But I'm saying, I don't trust guys that have hair and get rid of it. I don't trust you. You're a fucking douchebag. There's certain grooming that's okay, that is acceptable in my eyes, you know? Like if you have a unibrow and you get rid of the middle, that's fine. I had a unibrow. I got rid of it. I've got 2 eyebrows now. That to me made good sense mathematically. If I have 1, chop it in half, I have 2. But I don't trust dudes. You did your eyebrows. I see you did, brother. I know you did. Italian guy, no, you did the middle and then you got carried away because your shit is, you get a shot of that guy. His shit is way too neat. Look at how neat that is. That's not natural. Men shouldn't pluck their eyebrows because we don't know what the end result is supposed to look like. I said to one of my friends, I go, yo, man, you got a unibrow.
Well, what should I do?
Here's some tweezers.
Okay.
I go, well, what do I do then? I just, here, pluck them out, dude. Pluck them out. I go, I'll leave you to it. I left him to it. I come back to his house. He shows up at my house the next day. He kept plucking his eyebrows. He shows up at my house the next day like this. I'm like, did you do something to your eyebrows? No, why? Oh, I don't know, because you look fucking surprised. For 2 weeks, I couldn't take the guy seriously. I've got some bad news. How do you sleep with that shit? I had a waterbed for 15 years. From the age of 15 to 30, I had a waterbed. Young kid, how old are you, buddy? How old? 19. Well, which is it? Are you aging while we're talking? You just turned 19. Do you know about waterbeds? No, I could see the blank look on your face. Let me explain a waterbed to you, all right? Vince already knows. A waterbed, it's just a giant bladder. It's a giant bladder that you fill up with water, and it has a big, strong wooden frame around it. You need the frame, because if you don't have the frame, the bed's just gonna roll all over the house, right? So it's like one of those squishy toys, you know, the ones you hold them. So you need the frame, and the frame has to be strong, right? So it came with these nice, strong frames, and they came in like the same size beds as normal beds, but they were like slightly bigger, you know? Like I had a single, but it was a super single. It was like a single bed, but super. And I had these, it has padding. You may not know this, it had padding that goes right around the bed. I had this gray velvet padding that bumpers around the bed. You need that because it's a solid wooden frame underneath, and you don't want to turn in the middle of the night, catch a side wave, and then bang your head, because then they'll make you start sleeping with a helmet, you know, because that's the world we live in, you know. So I had the gray velvet padding, so if you just hit it lightly, and then you'd know where you were. And then there was 3 grades of mattress you can get. There was, the best one was motionless. The motionless mattress was the expensive one. That's the one that had a giant sponge running through it. So that way the water wouldn't slosh around. And then they had the semi-motion, which had half a sponge running through it. And then there was the cheapest one, which I had, which was the full motion. And I don't know why you would give a 15-year-old a full motion waterbed. I'm 15, I'm at the height of discovering myself. Every time I would jerk off, it would sound like a tsunami in my bedroom. Just... I'd literally have to wait to catch the wave. And it was loud, like my parents knew every time I was jerking off. He's at it again, he's at it again. And then my dad would be, Russell, what are you doing? And I'd have to cover it. I'm just playing Marineland, Dad. Yeah, like little girls have that cute little girl voice. When little girls talk, it sounds cute. Uncle Russell. I'm like, yes, sweetheart. I heard you have ice cream. I'm like, yes, I do, baby. Go ahead, help yourself. Take as much as you want. Little women like, hey, I heard you have... Shut the fuck up, man. You didn't hear nothing, all right? Snitches get stitches. Beat it, stupid. Get out of here. See that wall? I'll run into it, and then he runs, I trip him. Fuck him. I don't like little boys. They're dickheads. You know what it is? I realize what the problem is. When like 7 or 8 year old little boys come to my house to play with my daughter, I'm not one of those weird fathers who's like, hey, keep the boy away from the girl. That's not it. You know what it was? When I look at a little boy, I don't look at him from a grown man's eyes. I look at him from 7 or 8 year old Russell's eyes. And 7 or 8 year old Russell was bullied. And I look in this kid's eyes and I go, fuck this kid. He would have picked on me. And I take it out on him right there. Pick on me, motherfucker. I don't have the patience for little boys. Like, boys get mouthy. Like, when my daughter gets mouthy, it's cute to me. Because it's not like done with venom. It's more like, baby, go to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep. I'm like, come on, go to sleep. Yeah. And then I'm, oh, fuck, all right, don't go to sleep. The little boy, like, I go to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep. Well, shut the fuck up. You're going to sleep. Oh, he went to sleep so fast. And he's got no rear naked defense. So that's one of my fears about having, it's not fair to my fiance about the kids because, I'm 48 this year. Maybe I don't want a kid now, but maybe in 10 years I want a kid. Men can do that. We have the option and the ability to have a kid at any age. And women are on the clock, so it's not fair to her that she can't, I have to, like, how old are you, sir? Sorry? 50. Oh, that's it. Oh. You're only 2 years older than me, man? What's wrong? You stressed out, dog? You okay? I haven't shizered properly in 8 months! Sorry. When in doubt, just go with the angry German voice. 50, okay, well, okay. Are you, sir, how old are you? 40? What are you? Okay. 50, okay, 53, all right. What the fuck is going on in Germany? No, I need a real old person. You're the guy tonight, Philip. You're the old guy now. You're only 56 and you're the fucking old guy now. But men could literally have a child. We could be 80 years old and the doctor would be like, you have 6 months to live. If we decide at that time, we go, I want another kid before I die, we could do it. We'd have to wait about a month and a half to build it all back up in there, but, and let's be honest, when the time comes, it's not going to fire out of there like it used to. It's coming out more like toothpaste at that age. Just, and that's probably the noise it's going to make too. I want you to think about that when you're brushing your teeth before you go to bed tonight. Great show, honey. Yeah. How you doing, young kid over there? How old are you, buddy? 14. You're a giant 14-year-old. Jesus. I mean, you're a big kid. I mean, you're adult size is all I'm saying, How you doing, buddy? Is that your friend with you? You 14 as well? Oh, he's like, no, 15. All right. Sorry, Grandpa. I didn't mean to insult you with 14. What's your name? 14? Sorry? Jad? Like J-A-D? Is that short for something? Like Jad? Like Jadwick? What the fuck is Jad? Where is that? Where are your parents from? Lebanon. Oh, okay. They exploded with cheers. Hey, Jad, and so you're Arab, obviously, and so are those two guys right there. I could just tell by the shady look in their face. Just. What? We go smoke shisha? No problem. No problem. Do you know those guys, Jad? Those your cousins, family? That's your brother? Which one, that one? How old are you, brother? Sorry? Toity? Toity? I don't know if you're saying tighty, toity, 30, or 20. I don't know. You've said one thing that sounded like 6 things just now. Toity. Me too. 20? Oh, 20. Why didn't you say so? It's funny because Jad doesn't have the accent, but you apparently That shit is real on you. You having a good, what's your name? Habib. Yeah, it is. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't the Lebanese guy's name be Habib? I mean, that's all I'm saying, you know. Having a good time? Yeah. Good? Yeah. Have you done the ISIS bucket challenge yet? Have you done that? Have you? Sensitive. Okay, what do you do, Habib? You study. What do you study? Business. Like you just study businesses? Like. At 10:01, somebody walked in. What are you doing, Habib? Studying that business. Took them 4 minutes to serve him. My goal is to be faster. And you brought your little brother with you. That's nice, huh? And who's the guy beside you? That's your friend. He slapped him. This is my friend. You tell them I'm your friend. Well, good to have you here. I'm keeping an eye on you just in case. I'll throw Bob at you if I have to. I don't give a You have twins. What do you got? A guy and a girl? Like a random guy? I have a guy and a girl. A fucking guy came out of me and... Hey, who's that fucking guy in the delivery room? We have a delivering the baby and some guy shows up. I've never heard it described as a guy and a girl. That's how you describe somebody who knocked on your door. Who is it? Some guy and some girl. When he was born, you go, yo, guy, what are you doing here? Let me tell you something about deaf people. And I know this shit secondhand. If a person's been deaf their whole life, from day one to now, their life is just as normal as yours and ours. Because they have nothing to compare it to. So to them, being deaf is the equivalent to us hearing things. The only time they know something is off is when we start fucking with them. And women are the worst at this shit. Because women will walk up to a deaf guy, oh, well, that's sad. Oh, look. Poor guy, he's deaf. And the deaf guy doesn't know what's happening. Like, what happened? There's something on my shirt. And women don't know when to stop. They're like, oh, you should hear music. Deaf guy's like, you should hear nothing. So much better. You gotta figure being deaf can't be that bad. It's gotta have a positive side to it. Say you have a girlfriend. Okay, wait. Say you have my ex-girlfriend. She's giving you shit. You don't know. All you see is... And he's thinking in his head, she's so beautiful when she dances. So much passion. Okay, before you judge me, I see a lot of people uncomfortable and looking at me like you're going to hell with me. Well, you are. Let me tell you how I know about deaf people, all right? Here's how I know. Here's what happened. Here's my story, and this is true. After 10th grade, I got kicked out of regular high school. Regular high school being where most of you probably went to school. Well, I got kicked out. Because I don't know how it works in America, but in Canada, in high school, you earn 8 credits every year. So by the end of 10th grade, you should have 16 credits. Well, I had 7. Actually, I had 5. But I picked up 2 in summer school because I was trying to catch up, right? I did, I really. And so the school I was going to, genuinely thought I was slow. Like they thought I was a fucking retard. They just did. They thought, and the only reason I know they thought I was slow, not because they kicked me out and sent me to the retard school. That was obvious. I knew they thought I was slow because I remember the day the guidance counselor called me into the office and started speaking to me. He started speaking to me all slow. Now, I didn't know he thought I was slow. I thought he was slow. And I didn't want to make him feel bad, what with all my fast speech. And he calls me and he's like,
Russell.
and I'm like, I was like, this guy's fucking retarded. Send him to the other school. So they kicked me out of my school and sent me to the retard school down the street. Now, when I say I went to the retard school down the street, I don't mean my school was fucking retarded. I mean my school, was fucking retarded. Like, if you had anything wrong with you, you went to my school. You were in a wheelchair, you went to my school. You were on crutches, you went to my school. You were blind, you were deaf, you were autistic, you had Tourette's, you had behavioral problems, you went to my school. My school had ramps all over the fucking place. It looked like Tony Hawk designed my school. And in my school, in our cafeteria, we had one lunch period for the entire school. One lunch period for the entire school. The whole school was in the cafeteria at once. And it was the best shit you've ever seen in your life. Because everybody with the same shit wrong with them would hang out with each other. Like all the wheelchair kids would roll together. All the blind kids would hang out with each other. I don't even know how the blind kids found each other. All the autistic kids would sit there for 45 minutes just rocking. Fuck you, I had to live this life for 2 years. And everybody in my school knew one thing. Nobody but nobody fucked with the deaf kids. Nobody. Because I don't know if you know this or not, but deaf kids are strong as shit. They are like, they have the strength of like 14 gorillas, these kids. And the only reason I know this is because one of my homeboys got into a fight with a deaf kid, and that deaf kid beat 37 kinds of shit out of my friend. He just went into this, he just kept wailing on him, just bashing him in the face. And I don't know if it's because he couldn't hear the sound of push, but he just went like berserk into this weird deaf rage. It was like, I don't know if he was lip reading wrong, you know, because my friend was like, stop! I was like, stop telling me, fuck off. What about you, bro? Your lady with you? Oh, right there. Why do you look like you're sleeping? What's your name, man? Steve. That's what I thought when I looked at you. Have a shot of that guy there, Quinn. It's clearly a Steve. Yeah. I don't look as Steve as you do, Steve. I know I'm Russell, but the British me for a long time. I know. What's your last name, Steve? Peters, yeah. We don't look like you in our family. Steve, my shadow doesn't look like you. Where's your family from, Steve? Sorry? What part of India? South? Where? From Delhi. Don't lie to me. They don't. South Delhi, yeah. Maybe delicatessen. That's your lovely wife with you? Good job. Why did you have to look? When did you get here? Do you guys fight at all? We have to, yeah. Hey, Kev. Now take your time. We're not taping a DVD or anything right now. They really gave you guys a whole bottle of wine? Can I get a glass of wine? Would you like a bottle? Yes, that'd be great. Fantastic. Do you and Linda fight much? Occasionally. See, watch, ask any guy, do you guys fight? And watch how uncomfortable we get. You fight? Oh, we're fine. Because it's true, we don't fight with you, ladies. You yell at us. They do. Now, let's be honest. Women, you may not even... Here's the thing. Look at them. See? All the women denying it, too. Because here's the thing. If the guy yells at you, he's abusive. If you yell at us, we're just stupid. And it's so funny because women always act shocked that we're dumb. Like, well, you're always like, I can't believe how f***ing stupid you are. I'm like, really? You should have known from the start. I'm an idiot. You don't even think sometimes. No, all the time. Be careful if a woman tries to tell you how smart they are.
First of all, I'm educated, all right? I'm not one of your little dumb groupie, all right? I'm not,
Like, if you have to tell me how smart you are, you're not that smart. I should be able to just figure it out by looking at you. Oh, she's smart. How do you know? She didn't say anything. She just assessed the situation. I mean, German and Japanese, like, that happened. Like, your mom's Japanese? Dad's Japanese, got game too, huh? Hey. Is he Japanese American or Japanese Japanese? Real Japanese, that's hardcore. How did he meet your mom? After the war. Which one? World War II. Oh, so he grew up here then? No. He was a kid in Japan. And then, how old was he when he moved to America? 30? Oh, he wasn't a kid. Oh yeah, he grew up in Japan. So he had an accent and everything. Did he teach you Japanese? No. They usually do that. They usually go, you must learn the Japanese culture. That bowing shit is real. You know that, right? Like, I have a really good friend, Yoshi. It's a real name. And he's from Osaka, Japan. And like that bowing shit, I go to tie my shoelace and he's like, oh, sorry. I love with him though. I stand beside him at the urinal when he's in the bathroom. I'm like, hey Yoshi, do you want to go out later or something? He goes, stop it, I'm pissing on my shoe. What's your name? Eric. Your mom named you. Did you get a Japanese name too? No. Shut the up. Your Japanese father didn't go, I want to name him Eric Hiroshi. And was your mom from Germany or is she from here? Germany. Oh, wow. Scheiße. And so did she have a German accent? Yes. And your dad had a Japanese accent? Oh, man, I wish I could have heard the arguments in your house. Been amazing. You don't do anything. I come home and dishes everywhere. And I will not ever start doing the dishes. I want to move out of this house. There's a house up there that I like. In the hills. It is now 10 o'clock. I told you to be home at 9:09. My German friends were like, I don't like this. I don't like this anymore. I did Japanese too, don't worry. The Filipinos were upset. My dad's name was Eric, funny enough, so I can't question you. I'm single. I was actually dating. Here's what happened. Now, you need to pay attention. If you like pornography, don't act. Why are you acting like you don't even know what it is? I'm like, if you like pornography, like,
what is this pornography he speaks of?
I was a big fan of porn, so I ended up dating a porno chick. Don't do that. It is not what you think it's going to be like. I mean, it is what you think it's going to be like when it, comes down to, crunch time. But it's not the same like when you start to actually like the girl, because the girl I was dating when we first started dating, only did girl-girl scenes, which was great for me. Because, you know, I'm like, hey, that's like the loophole of dating a porn star. You could say, my girl does porn. Oh, yeah, but she only does chicks. And then your guy friends are like, damn, really? And you're like, yeah, that's right. I'm that dick that she's getting, you know what I mean? And then she re-signed her contract and ended up having to do dudes. And that's when I broke up with her, because she was like, well, why? Why don't you give it a chance? I'm like, well, here's the problem. You know, when most girls come home from a hard day at work, their feet are hurting. So I'm single. Cheryl and her mom. Yep. Hey, Cheryl and her mom. Hey, Mom. Mom, you native? All right. I love seeing, let me see how. I'm one of the, I get happy when I see native people, because to me it's just like going, thanks. First of all, thanks for still being here. Second of all, thanks for letting us stay. I mean, that's, you know. As far as I'm concerned, this will always be yours. Always. And they were looking for us when they found you, so. Certain level of guilt on my side, too. I'm like, ooh. On behalf of the other Indians, thank you. Do you realize that when white people had found India, their plan would never have worked? Here's a blanket. It's too hot. We don't need a bloody blanket. It's not too soon, all right? It's not too soon. Cheryl's mom, what's your name? Sorry? Thelma. You never really meet too many Thelmas. Do you have a native name too? I want to hear, native names always trip me out. What is it? What's your native name, Mom? Top. Top. Do you think they were trying to name and they stopped? We must give her a nice native name. The name will be... Who did that? Who did that? It means grandma? Your parents named you grandma? Well, that's fucking foreshadowing, I'll tell you that. So that's what the kids call you, Sop. But did you get like a running feather or something? I don't know. I need more information on my native people. That's what I want to know. Sir, you're native, right?
My mom's chief name was...
Your mom's?
Chief name was...
Chief name. Your mom was a chief?
Yes.
Nice. High ranking. Native beast? Native beast? Native beast. If you native beast, we got him for cheap over here. Amazing. Oh, no tea. Native beast? What does it mean? What does it mean?
She was from the Frog Clan.
She was from the Frog Clan. Oh, and there's a frog on your shoulder. See, I like the native art. That frog looks cool. A regular frog would look gay, but this one is like, I am a frog. Otherwise it'd been like, ribbit. This one is ribbit. If you make a condom that looks like an accordion, ribbit. So we take off now, right? And actually, before we take off, I say to one of the military guys, I go, hey, where's the ship? He goes, I can't tell you that, sir. That's confidential information. I'm like, oh, cool. Then I realized something. I'm an Indian guy on a U.S. military vehicle, and I don't know where the fuck I'm going. What if they change their mind? What if, like, you know what, he kind of fits the description of... Maybe we should just haul him in for questioning, right? So we take off, and after we take off, this military guy comes over and goes, "The ship is located off the coast of Oman." I go, "Oh, okay, why are you telling me now?" "Because you have no one to tell." I'm like, it's true, I don't have anyone to tell. So we take off, and we're in the air, and these two big military guys get up, and they go, "We're gonna let you know when we're gonna land." Now, when you and I hear somebody on a plane tell us, "We're gonna let you know where we're gonna land," you think in your head, all right, the guy's gonna get up right before we land and go, "All right, guys, here we go." Because that's positive thinking. So we're approaching the ship now, right? Now, when you land at an airport, you know you're gonna land because you feel the plane, the nose come up, and you feel the engine slow down, and and the pilot will make an announcement, "We just dropped down to 10,000 feet. We're approaching LaGuardia Airport right now." And you feel at ease, and then the plane, and then it slows, and then you're about to land. Well, on a military plane, when you're landing on an aircraft carrier, there's only so much landing room you have before you end up in the fucking ocean, right? Because when you land at an airport, you hit the ground, and you drive around until you slow down, and then you end up at the gate, and then you get off, and everybody's ha-ha-hee. Well, as you're approaching the aircraft carrier, instead of slowing down, the pilot speeds up. And instead of descending, he just drops. He just keeps dropping. Because he's trying to get level with the ship. So he doesn't have to hit the deck so hard, right? He's trying to land, just hit it and stop. But he's speeding up just in case, because on the top of the ship is a wire, and at the bottom of your plane is a hook. And that hook is supposed to catch the wire, and that stops you from becoming fish food. So we're approaching the ship now, and we are, because you can feel the plane speeding up, and you can feel the plane dropping. And every drop, you find out exactly how salty your balls are. Because every drop is boom, and the ha, and then boom, ha, right? So we're approaching the ship now, and we're up to literally 200 miles an hour, right? And as we're about to land, these two big military guys get up and go, "Now, now, now!" And you go, "Ah, ah, ah!" And you hit the deck of this ship, and you're doing 200 miles an hour. And as soon as you hit the deck, the plane stops. You go, bam! And you stop. And your asshole. Did you know that it could come out of your body about 6 inches? Your asshole literally goes, whoa, and whoa. It literally touches cloth and goes back up. And boom, ah! And you're afraid to move for 5 minutes. Because you're trying to determine, is my ass just sweaty? Or did I just shit myself? Is there a Hershey's Kiss in my underwear right now? Is that your wife, your girlfriend with you? My white friend? Fiance, nice job, buddy. How old are you? Me, 25. It's like you're a caveman. Me, 25. Jane, younger. Older, apparently. How much older are you? 3 years. Oh, that's not too bad. 2 more years and you're a cougar. What's your name, buddy? Kevin. And your lady?
Linda. Kevin and Linda. When you're getting married? August 6th next year, is it? Lovely. Big wedding. Where? How many people? Maybe 150.
All the Indians went, I thought you said big wedding. That was a... That's cute. 150, that is a backyard party where I come from, that is. That's a car full to Indian people. That is one minibus full of people, 150. How long have you been dating for? 4 years, nice. That's cool. And you love her, Kevin? Oh yeah. You didn't have to pinch him, sweetheart, I saw. She's like this. I go, you love her, right, Kim? She's like, fucking. Oh, yes, oh, yes. Oh, yeah. You know she's the right one for you? Does she make life better? Oh, yeah. That seems so rehearsed. He's like, oh, yeah. And every day is a brighter day. How I love you so, Linda. You just know when you meet the right chick, you know? You love your girl, right, bro? Sometimes. Well, that's how you know that's the right girl. Because you can't continually love them all the time. Sorry? Yeah, it goes up and down, right? Are you guys married? Sometimes? Okay. Man, it's going to be long jerking off for you tonight, I'll tell you that. Hopefully you drink too much and you won't be able to get it up, so it'll be all right. But it didn't bother me. I couldn't fuck it anyway. It'd been like trying to shoot pool with a rope. You know when you meet the right chick, she has a way of calming you down, you know? That's how you know. Like, I've dated, you know how you know with the wrong girl? When you get in a bad mood, she gets in a bad mood with you. That's the wrong fucking chick. If you come home, you're like, I can't believe this shit, and your girl goes, we should go fuck somebody up. Get rid of that bitch. She's gonna get you put in jail.
Traffic never stops in India, never. And it's not like we don't have red lights. We have red lights, and they mean the exact same thing. But I don't know what Indians are thinking when they're driving and they see the giant red light in the sky. If they're like, look at that woman's forehead, she's huge. And they just keep going. But traffic never stops in India. Did you notice that? Brown? The only time traffic stops in India is if a cow is crossing the street. And a cow will cross the street. You don't need to be out in the country in India to see a cow. You could be in a city. I was in Bombay, in the heart of the city, and I saw a cow. In all fairness, you never see two cows together. It's always like one cow here, and then like 8 blocks later, there's another cow. But that cow looks like it's looking for this cow, you know, just... Anybody see my cousin? And the cows in India are skinny as shit. They're skinny. That's why we don't eat beef. It has nothing to do with religion. It has to do with common sense. There's no beef on the cow. You don't think Indian guys sit around going, man, I really want a steak. From what? That. That's not a cow. That's a swollen goat. And the cows are assholes in India. They are. Because they know they're safe. Nobody fucks with a cow in India. When a cow's crossing the street, that's it. Traffic stops. I was in a taxi and a cow crossed the street. My driver shut off the engine. I go, what are you doing? Saving petrol. Well, how long is this going to take? Up to her. The cows know they're safe. Nobody honks their horn at them. Nobody pushes them. Nobody's like, come on, cow, move. Cows know they're safe. They just walk slow. They stop and look at traffic. They even moo with an accent. Moo? Oh, moo. My family's from Calcutta, and there's never any more than 3 people from Calcutta in an audience. Because everybody's still in Calcutta, that's why. We want to leave, but we can't, you know. Calcutta's a trip. You see some ill shit in Calcutta. I saw, here, you see things in India that if any one of those things happened, like right here in London, the whole country would shut down. Here's what I saw. It was like 4 o'clock on a Friday evening. And I was in the heart of Calcutta. Right downtown. It's called Park Street. That's where everybody is. It's like being in Piccadilly Circus, like when everybody's there. And here's what I saw. I was in a taxi, right? Now, first of all, if you're in a taxi in India, you know you're not moving very fast. And at rush hour, you're not moving at all. So I'm an idiot for getting in the taxi to begin with. Because when you are in a taxi and you're not moving, people pop out of everywhere and try and sell you shit you'd never wanted ever. I'm sitting in the cab, this guy, ding, ding, ding. What? You want cauliflower? What? When have you ever been sitting there and go, man, I could really go for some cauliflower right now. And it looked delicious. I'm like, no, I don't want cauliflower right now. Bouquet. The fuck is a bouquet? Flowers, bouquet of flowers, one bouquet. Bouquet? No, I'm fine. But you want? So we're in traffic, and I look on the sidewalk, right? Now let me explain something to you. The road's packed. Cars are going in every direction imaginable. People are crossing. And I look on the sidewalk. The sidewalk is packed like this. Only people are going in every direction. And I see a fucking horse. I mean, a full-size horse walking down the sidewalk. Now let me explain something. There was nobody leading this horse. It wasn't like, come on, Fluffy, let's go home. The horse didn't have a saddle on to suggest maybe somebody was riding it and they fell off. This was just a white horse walking right here, like through the middle of you guys. And it was walking like it knew where it was going. It wasn't panicking. It wasn't, like if a horse like that was seen in the heart of downtown London and you saw a horse walking, the horse would be panicking. The people would go, oh my God, a crazy horse. Even the horse would be like, people, or whatever horses say when they're freaking out, right? And this horse was walking like it knew where it was going. It was just like... And nobody's worried about this horse. People are literally walking past the horse like this. The stupid horse is here every day. Their mother's a jackass! You see some wild shit over there.
Let me tell you something about deaf people. And I know this shit secondhand. If a person's been deaf their whole life, from day one to now, their life is just as normal as yours and ours. Because they have nothing to compare it to. So to them, being deaf is the equivalent to us hearing things. The only time they know something is off is when we start fucking with them. And women are the worst at this shit. Because women will walk up to a deaf guy, oh, well, that's sad. Oh, look. Poor guy, he's deaf. And the deaf guy doesn't know what's happening. Like, what happened? There's something on my shirt. And women don't know when to stop. They're like, oh, you should hear music. Deaf guy's like, you should hear nothing. So much better. You gotta figure being deaf can't be that bad. It's got to have a positive side to it. Say you have a girlfriend. Okay, wait. Say you have my ex-girlfriend. She's giving you shit. You don't know. All you see is... And he's thinking in his head, she's so beautiful when she dances. So much passion. Okay, before you judge me, I see a lot of people uncomfortable and looking at me like you're going to hell with me. Well, you are. Let me tell you how I know about deaf people, all right? Here's how I know. Here's what happened. Here's my story, and this is true. After 10th grade, I got kicked out of regular high school. Regular high school being where most of you probably went to school. Well, I got kicked out. Because I don't know how it works in America, but in Canada, in high school, you earn 8 credits every year. So by the end of 10th grade, you should have 16 credits. Well, I had 7. Actually, I had 5. But I picked up 2 in summer school because I was trying to catch up, right? I did, I really. And so the school I was going to genuinely thought I was slow. Like they thought I was a fucking retard. They just did. They thought, and the only reason I know they thought I was slow, not because they kicked me out and sent me to the retard school. That was obvious. I knew they thought I was slow because I remember the day the guidance counselor called me into the office and started speaking to me. He started speaking to me all slow. Now, I didn't know he thought I was slow. I thought he was slow. And I didn't want to make him feel bad, what with all my fast speech. And he calls me and he's like, Russell. And I'm like, I was like, this guy's fucking retarded. Send him to the other school. So they kicked me out of my school and sent me to the retard school down the street. Now, when I say I went to the retard school down the street, I don't mean my school was fucking retarded. I mean my school, was fucking retarded. Like, if you had anything wrong with you, you went to my school. You were in a wheelchair, you went to my school. You were on crutches, you went to my school. You were blind, you were deaf, you were autistic, you had Tourette's, you had behavioral problems, you went to my school. My school had ramps all over the fucking place. It looked like Tony Hawk designed my school. And in my school, in our cafeteria, we had 1 lunch period for the entire school. One lunch period for the entire school. The whole school was in the cafeteria at once. And it was the best shit you've ever seen in your life. Because everybody with the same shit wrong with them would hang out with each other. Like all the wheelchair kids would roll together. All the blind kids would hang out with each other. I don't even know how the blind kids found each other. All the autistic kids would sit there for 45 minutes just rocking. Fuck you, I had to live this life for 2 years. And everybody in my school knew one thing. Nobody but nobody fucked with the deaf kids. Nobody. Because I don't know if you know this or not, but deaf kids are strong as shit. They are like, they have the strength of like 14 gorillas, these kids. And the only reason I know this is because one of my homeboys got into a fight with a deaf kid, and that deaf kid beat 37 kinds of shit out of my friend. He just went into this, he just kept wailing on him, just bashing him in the face. And I don't know if it's because he couldn't hear the sound of push, but he just went like berserk into this weird deaf rage. It was like, I don't know if he was lip reading wrong, you know. Because my friend was like, stop! I was like, stop telling me, fuck off. Okay, buddy, I know my name. See, those pauses are called timing, not retard timing. It's called pacing, Chico. How are you doing there, Brian? You look mixed. What's your mix, buddy?
Both of my parents are mixed.
Both of your parents are mixed? So your whole family looks like you? So both your parents are mixed with what? Why is this so confusing for you? I don't know. I just know they're mixed. Okay, what's your mom?
She's Zimbabwe.
She's from Zimbabwe. And your father is from Zimbabwe. Senegal, can you Google mix for me? That just sounds like 2 parts Zimbabwe. And since it only takes 2 people, hey, Senegal, what is your name anyway?
Fode.
What?
Fode.
Fuddi? That is fantastic. That big guy was saying, "Oi, Fuddi khana, oi, oi." You heard him, right? You heard him. That guy's like, "Hi, he did say Fuddi. I heard him." How do you spell your name? Fode. That's like a fancy Fuddi. Fuddi. Now, for the white guy who doesn't understand, fuddi in Punjabi is vagina. So if you think he's a now, you are correct. You are a big black fuddi is what you are. That's f***ing awesome. What's your girlfriend's name? Please don't say Laura. That would be so weird. You see, Laura is penis. And you would go together so well, you know what I mean? But that's good stuff there, Fuds. And you, bro, you're Indian? Yeah, I could see that. I have eyes. I'm glad you're here. He's having a problem with his laptop. And but you were born in India, it seems like to me. Yeah, I could tell. We just know. We just know. It's a body language thing. Like people born very uncomfortable, very. You know what I mean? Like immigrants have a different body language than people are from you. Like people from you, like, hey, what's up? And then immigrants like, hello. And it could be white people. They do the same thing. It's. And what's your name? What happened? Well, say that again. Varma. Your name is Varma? Isn't that your last name? That's your first name. And what's your full name? Varma Brahmachan? I don't know what the fuck he said, but it sounded like that. And that's your wife with you? Yes. Why'd you look? How many bitches you got on the go? And what's your name, sweetheart? What? Come on the car? Not in the summer, you ruin the paint. Is that what you heard too, sir? Because I'm not just hearing things. What is it? Kamalika. Kamalika. Oh, that's a good name. And when did you move to America? 2008. So it's not been that long, 11 years. And what? 11 years, yeah, I can do math. I can't do difficult math, but basic, I'm pretty. You give me numbers like 10 or 11, I'm good, I got you. But you get to 13, I'm like, fuck, it's a mess. It's a mess. I'm an idiot. And how long have you two been married for? 1 year. Oh, you just got married. Okay, where'd you meet? Congratulations. It's not really a congratulations when you see two Indian married people together. I mean, there's 1.3 billion of us. We're going to find one. Oh, where did you get that? You know, what? Where'd you guys meet, Varma? Houston, Texas. What the fuck? Okay. Were you guys at Whataburger and you were like, what were you doing in Houston? You're going to Kaplan? Gabe Kaplan, Mr. Cotter? Or only old people will get that reference? Thank you, ma'am. What's Kaplan, a university? It's a school, okay. You were going there. And how old are you, Varma? 35, okay. So you came here at 24. Quick math. So you moved here from India, not your family, just you. You were like, I am going. And they were like, where's Varma? Went to the shops and never came back. He's, I don't know.
Said something about getting spices or oregano or something. Oh, Oregon. Oh, shit. Shit. I misread the note. I misread. I thought he was on a spice run. I don't have time. Oh, I don't have time. I don't have time for this. Not time. Okay. This is funny for me, all right? So you left India to come to America for school or a job? Yes, for school. And then you moved from what part of India? South India, I'm thinking. Hyderabad, yeah. So you left Hyderabad and you moved to Oregon? Houston, Texas. And then you moved to Connecticut. And then Michigan. And then you're really fucking checking out the States. You well, getting your money's worth. Nice job. And then you met Kamli. Sorry, it's just a short name, you know. Or we can give you the Indian one, Kamlu. Is that better? Is that? All you need is 2 O's at the end of your name to make it an Indian nickname. What's your name, sir? Joshu. That's what you'd be? Have you met Joshu? That's it. Oh, Joshu. Ooh, Joshu. That's... Okay, so after you did your little tour of America, you found yourself in you were in Houston. So you were in Houston. So you left India, moved to Houston, and that's where you met her? And you met her then when you first moved. And then did you know right away you wanted to marry this woman? No, were you guys right away or? You gave it some time. That's good. That's good. No, nothing wrong with that. And when did you leave India? Come, Lou? I realized I can't call her come. That just, it sounds gross. I might as well, when did you get here? Jizz, what's your problem? Jizz. Anyway, when did you move to America? Around the same time. And from where? Calcutta? That's my peeps. Did you know that? Yeah, my mom's from Calcutta. Yeah, oh really? Bastard. Elliott Road. You know Elliott Road? You know Flurry's on Park Street? You know Bastard Newmarket? You know Nahum's Bakery in Newmarket? That is my uncle's bakery. My uncle David Nahum, he was a Jew. Boj, he was you. Okay, so, see now what you're not getting right now, because a lot of you may not understand the intricacies of this, he's South Indian, and she is considered, what, East, right? Bengali, but it's on the East side, right? Throw up your E. That's a mixed marriage in India, right there. Despite them being from the same country, both their parents are like, her parents must have had a shit fit when she brought that guy home, because they would have been like, he's black, he's oh, Kamli, he's black without the benefits of being black. That's... Is that not an accurate assessment, what do you think? Yeah, you can't say yes because you know it's fucking true, because her parents like you now, but at the time, you know, they... Indians are just innately racist. We don't mean to be, but okay, so you met and then you got married last year. Did you date for how many years or at all? 5 years, okay, so you took your time, that's good. Okay, I will accept this answer.